When you think of Valentino, the color that probably comes to your mind is red, right? I know for me, when I think about all of the marketing campaigns and even cosmetics, when I think about Valentino, I think about that Valentino red. This season, for the fall 2022 ready-to-wear collection, Pier Paolo Piccolo decided to do something a little bit different. He focused the collection on two colors, well, technically one color, which is a vibrant, hot fuchsia pink, and with a few looks also in black. I think it was about 40 looks in the pink and maybe either 41 looks in the pink and 40 looks in the black. But anyway, he made a really clear statement, and when interviewed by Vogue, he said that he really wanted to go after a color to sort of just break the boundaries of what the color pink typically means. I would say that this show is probably my favorite from Paris Fashion Week, and arguably one of my favorite shows of all of Fashion Week season. So today I thought it would be really fun and really cool to talk about my 10 favorite themes from the Valentino Fall 2022 ready-to-wear show. When we talked about the use of this hot pink fuchsia color, one of the things that I didn't mention was that all of the looks were really head to toe looks. And even though the colors were all very monotone, they were not one note at all. Embellishments and lots of interesting details, even though it was the use of only one color. Well, technically two, because it was pink and black, but you get what I'm saying. So number 10 is the glove. I have it at number 10. It's probably higher up there because I love a look with a glove. But the reason why I have it at number 10 is because it's an accessory that we've been seeing on a lot of designers for the past couple of seasons. But I'm mentioning it because I still love it. It's just something about having an opera glove that really just elevates a look and makes it look really chic. My number 9 theme from this year's Valentino Fall 2022 ready-to-wear show was the platform, the return of the platform. You know, just going through the years, I actually have a pink patent leather platform shoe that I probably only wore for one season in the late 2000s. You know, it definitely is a challenging shoe to walk in, but it really sets the stage. I mean, if you walk into any room with one of those platforms on, especially in this great hot pink color or in a black leather, you really sort of set the stage and become the main character immediately. So I was really excited to see the platform in many different shapes. We saw it in a Mary Jane with ankle straps and in boot styles. So that was really exciting to see. My number 8 theme is sort of a takedown of the platform shoe, but it's the chunky sneaker. Again, another theme that we've seen with a lot of designers on a lot of runways the past couple of seasons. I feel like it's one of those things that may drop out for a season or two, but it always seems to reemerge. Cool things about the platform sneaker that was shown this year in Valentino's show was it actually reminded me of, if any of you hip hop heads from the 90s, it kind of reminds you of like an Air Force One. You can see the picture here. It really looks like either the black Air Force One or just a hot pink version of sort of an Air Force One with a little bit more in that heel. So I was really excited to see that shoe. Number 7. So my number 7 theme was really about the portrait neckline. And I'm calling it portrait, but actually it's not really portrait for all of my fashionistas, so don't come for me in the comments. I know the portrait neckline is really almost like a square neckline that sort of comes from that Victorian era, but I'm calling it sort of a modified portrait neckline because Piccolo did and made it really interesting is he gave it sort of this wave look. It really brings your attention to the neck and the chest area, really sort of elongates the body, and it really added to the fact that all of the looks had this like monotone head to toe look, and exposing that neck in such an interesting way just made everyone that was on the runway just look so much taller and really sort of just focus your attention up. You know, you couldn't help but look from the toe to the top from all of these looks. My number 6 is sort of the bralette top, or you can kind of, it does kind of play on the whole neckline idea because again, what it does, it really just draws your attention and draws your eyes to that neck and chest area. I'm a big fan of the bralette just because personally I have a smaller top, so I love how flattering that bralette looks for those of us who are a little bit smaller on the top. And I really love this two-piece look here that sort of has that bralette top and that really full skirt. And again, just really emphasizing on the opera glove look. I think it really just makes an outfit that could look, you know, inexpensive. It just really takes it up a notch and makes it look really, really expensive. My number 5 is embellishment. Now, some of you can argue it could be higher or lower. I usually kind of stay away from sort of sparkle and glitter and crystals and things like that, just personally. I mean, it depends. Sometimes I like to have a little touch. It was done so well in this collection. You saw it in very, you know, detailed ornaments, whether they use stones to make these pinstripe looks that's here on the sweater, or really sort of used appliques and really used different textures and embellishment to really kind of give that shine look. This one look here with this moto style jacket over this dress is really amazing. It's actually one of my favorite looks, and just because I really enjoy sort of the idea of coordinating looks, like the same exact texture and embellishment on the dress as on the jacket really sort of adds interest to the entire outfit. So I love how they sort of played with sparkle here and embellishment, and especially with this oversized sweatshirt. There's a lot of themes within themes, and we're going to talk about the oversized theme a little bit later. A little bit of foreshadowing. Spoiler alert. My number 4 theme, as we sort of get down the countdown, is cutouts. Again, another theme that we've seen in a lot of different designers for the past couple of seasons. I really think that what Piccolo did was he probably took the success of, you guys may remember there was a cutout dress in this fuchsia, this hot fuchsia, hot pink color last season that Zendaya wore. I feel like it was in one of the marketing campaigns. I also follow Luxury Law, who's her stylist, and I'm obsessed with pretty much everything that he puts on Zendaya. She wore this hot pink cutout dress, and I want to say it was probably a very editorial look. So what I believe as a merchant, because I am a merchant at heart, when you have success with a silhouette, whether it's in press or in sales, you sort of try to figure out how can you sort of expand on this idea or scale it or make the idea bigger. A lot of the cutouts that we see on some of the other runways are these circle or oval shaped cutouts, but these cutouts were very triangular, had bow detail. So I thought that these were really interesting, very flattering, and really sort of gave you an illusion, an optical illusion. I will say that about a lot of the looks were really, with the shapes and silhouettes, was really kind of this optical illusion as you looked at how the clothes showed up on the body. Number 3. So now this was really exciting to me because I, for one, love a good sheer shirt. I love wearing a sheer top under a blazer or under a jean jacket. So I was really excited to see not only what you see here on the screen, but there was these sheer tanks and sheer t-shirts that were paired back to suiting looks. But in particular, I love this idea of having these sheer blousey tops over sort of wide leg oversized bottoms. Again, there's that oversized word. But this look was just really interesting to me, and although they really sort of gave you a one-piece look, there's one here that's really cool that has the sparkle embellishment on the opera glove under the sheer, and it's just really interesting and really cool, and just any woman that's wearing this automatically looks like $1,000,000. So I really like the variation of this particular look, and I liked it in the hot fuchsia, and I liked it in the black, and I liked it in the sparkle, and I just loved it. I loved it in the lace. I loved the neck detail, all the drama in the neck. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites, hence why it made my top 3. Number 2. So you heard me use this word oversized many times in this video because I think that's probably the number 2 theme that I got. So number 1 would be pink. Number 2 would be just this oversized look. A lot of people may think that, you know, you're hiding your figure, but it really kind of gives an interesting focus on the clothes, and especially the way that it hangs off. I loved seeing this theme not only in sweaters, but also in the pants and in outerwear. And I just really like this fresh take on it because it doesn't look slouchy or unput together. It actually looks very well put together. I think probably the tone on tone really has a lot to do with it. The pink on pink really sort of just elevates this oversized look, and it really just kind of made it look really, really chic and really, really well done. So I was really excited about it. That's why it was my number 2. And now, are you ready for the number 1? Woo! The moment you've all been waiting for. My number 1 theme from Valentino's Fall 2022 runway show was this idea of like workman suit. If you can see by some of the shots that I have here, this oversized collar and sort of like this workman's one piece, it reminds me of like a Carhartt one piece, really utilitarian kind of look, but made it like fun and fashionable and like sexy, whether it's from this one here that's sort of head to toe in this oversized look again, you know, there's that word oversized, but gives you a little peek in the midsection and kind of showing a little bit of skin with that skinny bar right across, emphasizing on that chest area again. And look at the sleeve details. It just really reminds you of like a workman's shirt with the fabric on the sleeve, and really it just looks comfortable, and I just love this. I can see, you know, lots of people wearing this, but specifically like somebody like a Rihanna would crush it in this outfit. Also, this overall look, I mean, how amazing is this? It's like this pink, sparkly sort of overall look. I can see this worn as the way it's worn on the model, depending on where you're going. I could totally see like a bralette look under it, but it's just really, really cool. And I think it will go great back to one of those platform sneakers. And it's just something that was really refreshing and really exciting to me. And then again, this look with this sort of oversized workman collar, and it just really kind of gave a fresh, updated look to this idea. And I think it's great. I would love to see, you know, sort of a take on Orange is the New Black, but, you know, Fuchsia is the new black. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 themes from the Valentino Fall 2022 Ready to Wear show. Like I said, definitely hands down, probably arguably one of my favorite shows of the entire season. So I'm excited that you guys joined us. If you have any thoughts, comments, contrary, you don't agree with anything that I said here, leave it down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. My name is Tara. I'm a retail strategist, a style enthusiast, and thank you for watching.